Yes, absolutely. I'll do my best. So the first point that I was making is that life really only exists in the mind. And what I'm talking about here is perception. So let me give you a little example. This is an old story that's been told time and time again, but it's priceless. So there's two men in a vehicle driving through a brand new town. They're together, same time, same place, all the things. The only difference is the man in the driver's seat realizes the car needs gas and air in the tires, while the man in the passenger seat is incredibly hungry. So as they're driving through the town, the man in the driver's side is noticing service stations, gas stations, mechanic shops, whatever, while the guy in the passenger seat is realizing all of the restaurants. He sees the Denny's and the coffee shop and the Starbucks, whatever. By the time these two men get on the other side of the town, they have just had two totally different experiences, although they were in the same place at the same time. Let's say, taking it even further then, that the man in the passenger seat was so ecstatic because this town had the best restaurants ever and they were all really close and convenient and looked really nice, while the man in the driver's side was really aggravated because the entire time through this town he couldn't get a lick of gas. When they get home to their wives and they're asked to recall their experiences, although they were in the same place at the same time, the man in the driver's seat says, "That town was crappy, I hated it, they didn't have any dang service stations," while the man in the passenger seat was like, "Man, baby, we should go there, they had the best restaurants ever." So how is it then that they were in, again, same place and same time, but they had two totally different experiences? How can that influence another person? Well, let's say that a couple months go by and they're talking about a trip that they want to take. The man's passion for how bad he hated this town is like rearing and roaring still. He's so upset by it. So the other guy that was in the passenger seat says, "Man, I think we should go to this town that we were at." And the other man's like, "No, that town was awful. They didn't have the gas, da 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 da." And if he keeps griping and complaining and bitching about it, the man in the passenger seat's going to be like, "You know what? I think you're right. You know what? I think you're right. I think I may have seen a restaurant that I like, but come to think of it, I don't really think I want to go back there either." His opinion just got swayed by somebody. He doesn't actually believe that. He's taking on an opinion of someone else. Now let's look at this a different way. Let's say, my name's Catherine. Let's say Catherine wants to open a pizza shop. So I go and tell my Uncle Scotty, "Scotty, I'm so excited. I want to open a pizza shop." And Scotty says, "Oh, no. My uncle tried to open a pizza shop and he had a bad economy. The dough was terrible. The clients weren't working." I'm like, "Oh, shucks, that sucks, but that's okay." So then I go ask Linda, "Oh my God, I can't wait. I want to open a coffee shop or a pizza shop, but my uncle says da da da." And she's like, "Oh my gosh, she's right. You know what? I heard that Betty Jean, she tried to do that and that didn't work." What happens next? Go to part 2.